Hi.
Hello.
Oh man. Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
So we have something to admit before we start the whole conversation.
Yep. So we actually recorded this podcast yesterday, and we had a bit of mic issue. In a way, we gotta redo it. So in order for us to not feel awkward with our conversations, we just gotta admit it to you that okay guys, we gotta record it again.
Yeah, sorry guys. This was supposed to be a phone conversation kind of concept, but we still want the content to be out there with good quality audio for you guys. So we're doing this again, and we are updating you guys on what's going on in both of our lives now.
Yeah. So in case you didn't know, we are currently in quarantine. We are required to stay indoors. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a lockdown lah. I mean, we are restricted with our movement, hence it's called a MCO, a movement restriction order. Oh sorry, movement control order.
Control.
So how has it been for you ever since MCO started? So by the way, it's been 21 days.
Yeah, it's been 21 days. I actually lost count of the days already. The night and day no longer matters because I have blackout curtains, so no matter what, right? Day would still look like night. So
oh wow.
Yep.
You don't even try to open your windows and air a room?
Oh no, I open the window and air the room and all, but only when I'm awake, right? So when I go to sleep, I don't know what time is it, and when I wake up, the timing is a bit
haywire.
Not right. Yeah. So that's what's up with me. I'm still trying to get back to my routine now, and get a hold of myself, for God's sake. What about you? What's going on?
Well, for me, I mean, I think the first week, looking back, I kind of take the MCO a bit loosely, because to me, as long as I get my work done, I'm fine. Because prior to this, I work from home, right? So for me to get into the mode of working again is fine because I'm really used to it because I've been working from home for 3 years already. So because knowing that I can constantly just be at home, so I finally have a lot more free time to do a lot more things, so that's why I find myself sleeping a bit later and later and later. And I kind of screw up my sleeping pattern as well. I wouldn't deny that, but yeah, besides that, I think my eating habits has been going crazy too. How has your eating habits been?
Yes, the binge eating. Oh my god, it's so bad. So my lunch just now was pizza.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
how bad it is. So I think eating habit wise, they say that MCO you have to stock up your groceries so that you can, brave through for 2 weeks.
Yep,
and
that's
mine
right.
is just 5 days later. Yep, my tuna is gone. Gone. 5 days, okay? My
Which
stocked
means-
up can of tuna is gone. I have 3 cans of tuna, okay?
Wow, which
So,
means you gotta stock up
yes.
more.
No, actually no. I think that this whole stock up thing is very bad because whatever I see, I eat, right? So if I don't see it, I don't eat it, and that's what I'm trying to live by now.
Oh, I would say I think the first 2 weeks for me was quite similar because my pantry is so full, right? So whenever I see the snack, right, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll get this.
Yeah,
Then
and you can
because
cook.
you're correct, and you're working at home, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, why am I feeling hungry? Do you feel that you're often hungry now?
Yeah,
very
because
much
you have
more
nothing
often.
to do, right? You feel like you have nothing to do and trapped at home.
And you would tend to buy a bit more indulgent snacks because I deserve this because I'm gonna be home for these 2 weeks, and because they extended it to another 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's an extension, so you would buy more comforting food. But yeah, I think that's how I've been
Oh,
coping
man.
so far. But I realized that it was bad because I really miss my routine. You know, I really, really miss going to the gym in the morning. Like I used to wake up 6 in the morning for my gym sessions,
Yes.
right? And now
I
that
miss
I'm
that.
just confined in the same space, same room, I just want to get out so bad. Like I can't even go out for my run, you know. I mean, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, even though it's hard. It's so hard for everyone else. But I gotta keep reminding myself to count my blessing because I've got a roof, you know,
Yeah.
protecting
I mean,
me.
in this time, we are like the privileged,
Yeah, we are
kind
very,
of gang.
very lucky. Correct.
Yeah, very, very lucky. A lot of people nowadays, right? They don't even know whether they have income the next day or not now.
Yeah,
It's so bad out there.
correct. Some more is such trying times, I guess. Like more than ever, we need to like be kind to each other.
That's the amazing thing though from this. I mean, as much as it's all very heavy, but from that, right, you see a lot of kindness being spread across social media, and it's so nice to see. Like people sing.
Yeah, like Chris Martin. Oh my goodness, like Chris Martin from
Yes.
Coldplay, and then Bruno Major. I love Bruno Major. We both love Bruno Major.
Yes.
And then Sam Smith, and then Lady Gaga is gonna have a concert in conjunction.
Really?
With
Oh,
like
I didn't
WHO.
know that.
Yeah, Billie Eilish. My goodness. So there's a lot of like artists line up for this
Yeah.
concert.
So everyone is just huddling up together to push through this time, playing
Yes.
their respective role. It's just so nice to watch.
Yeah, I really love the content. And you know what else I love? I love free workouts. You know, like how we used to pay for class pass for all these like sessions, right? But you know, it's really nice to see like all these boutiques and even like instructors providing us free workouts. You know, even my CrossFit gym, although we aren't able to go to the gym like for our workouts, at least they still give us like workouts for us to do at home, and I really appreciate that. And I could see like even everyone posting their own versions of workouts, and it's so nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch. And
Correct.
TikTok, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I've not started. I was actually at the verge of like, should I jump in this bandwagon? I'm like, nope. Oh gosh.
man.
But you know what's funny though? I've jumped onto another bandwagon. I created, or not created, but I kind of made the dalgona coffee.
Oh yes.
That's another bandwagon that I
Yeah.
stepped into.
Oh my god. Everyone suddenly become like chef level during
chef
this
level,
quarantine.
like fitness instructor.
Yeah, hopped into the workout bandwagon and the dalgona too.
I'm actually quite surprised with the dalgona coffee. Cause I would think that it would be very, very sweet, but it's actually not bad. I think maybe because I use brown sugar. I don't know whether does it help. To me, I think like brown sugar is a bit healthier supposedly, and then I didn't like add a lot of the cream, and I mix it with almond milk, and I think the combination of the almond milk is super nutty with like the dark roast of like the coffee. Yeah, it was not bad. I wouldn't drink it every single day, but yeah, the combination with almond milk was super, super good. You should totally try it.
I wouldn't say dalgona is my favorite though. I tried and it's too sweet. If I use the exact recipe, it's a tad bit too sweet for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So like tone
Yeah,
it down on the sugar.
So sweet. So tone it down with a bubble too, because you need a lot of sugar to whip up that foam. Yeah, the
Yeah.
beautiful foam is because of sugar, guys. And
Yes.
sugar is not good.
Not very good. Yes.
Wow, suddenly become health expert too.
Yeah. Too much sugar is not good lah. But yeah lah. I think that was like the last time I had it as well. But it's something not bad. I was actually very, very surprised because I was like wondering like why is Aaron making this? And it looks super easy.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It looks so good. That's why the bandwagon, everyone just hop right in like, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. But what has been like the major change for you like during this MCO period?
I think for everyone else as well, right, the major change will of course be like suddenly I'm someone that like to stay at home. It's not that I don't like to stay at home. But even I myself find it difficult because like now suddenly someone say you can't go out. Then it's a psychological thing, right? It kind of hits in you like, oh man, now I feel like going out. That's the thing. I mean, as much as we are grateful, when someone restrict you to do something, maybe it's just me, I just feel like I want to do that. So I suppose for that of course would trigger occasionally. Some days I'm okay, some days I'll feel a bit anxious and restless. And yeah, I think it's normal now to feel like that because you are trapped at home and you don't go out, you don't breathe fresh air.
Yes, your normal routine has like been disrupted, and it's hard lah for a lot of people. Even my introverted friends can be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want to get out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, coming from an introvert, that's a lot. But one thing though, through all this that keep me sane is the workout. Is the people putting out content on Insta Live. Their workouts, every week they have 2 to 3 workouts, and I always look forward to it because it became like a
new routine for
right?
you.
Like you say, the routine, right? You need a routine to keep yourself going and all. You've been doing workout too, right?
I have been doing workouts, but not to say as consistent as like going to the gym like every single morning because I've work to attend to. So whenever it fits my time and schedule, I try my best to like do at least an hour of workouts. Yeah, so it's been great, and sometimes I even have like workouts with my friend through like WhatsApp call or Zoom call. This is really fun, you know, like everyone coming together to like motivate each other. Yeah.
How's your Zoom calls?
Oh, yeah, I think like that's a new norm and that's a new change.
Yeah, that's a new norm.
Yeah, everyone is just talking about Zoom and like let's meet like in the Zoom room, like a meeting room, and then they'll share passwords with you and then you just get into it. But it's really fun.
It's like the new Friday night.
Correct. I guess that's really how we stay connected with each other now. I'm pretty sure everyone is on it too. So it's been interesting because we can't see each other, right? We're doing our very, very best to just stay at home. And if you're not, please stay at home. Goodness.
Yeah, please stay at home, guys. It's the least you can do.
Yeah, it's just doing our pala. Like, although, I mean, I do see people, I'm not gonna say it in names, but I hear people going to each other's house in secret to just see each other and play like games and everything. Even though they say it's like, oh, it's just a small group. I'm like, no man, it's not about you. You know, social distancing and like this quarantine and staying at home is not only about you. It's about the people that stays with you. You know. And
yes,
it's about the
also
whole world too. Yeah, your parents.
Yeah,
you gotta think about everyone
exactly.
else. You know. More than ever, we gotta be like sticking together with one goal, which is like just stay home and do your part and just make sure that we flatten the curve, you know. So yeah.
Now it's not the time to be selfish. Just stay home. You got the easiest part.
Yeah, I think.
And oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you seen any grocery hoarding in your first week?
My first week, I think before the lockdown, yes, I have seen a lot of people like panic buying, like empty shelves, everyone's just waiting on for you know, like them to stock up the shelves. And then like I wanted to buy eggs and it was all gone. And then I remembered wanting to buy I remember wanting to buy bread and all the bread is gone. And but surprisingly my housing area so far, like after the lockdown, the first week, everything was pretty much more stocked up. Like there was really nice fresh produce, and it was easy for me to get it. And people was actually very like mindful about social distancing, so I felt very comfortable. But there is a line. There is like a constant line to get in and out. Of course, there is. Yeah. So. Yeah, but for me, my experience only before the lockdown, everyone went crazy and like buy every shit, and then after that, I think things started to tone down a little bit. But how about you though?
Well, it's definitely different now. Even simple thing like grocery shopping is different now. Things we used to take for granted. I can just have a shelf filled with tuna selections, different brands and everything, and I can just shop comfortably last time at my own time without
your own
needing to worry about anything. Yeah. Now it became sort of like this mission thing.
Yes, like a mission impossible.
Yeah. I find it so difficult to plan my grocery because I have to plan 1 week ahead what I want to eat. for lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
Yeah.
And how would I know what I feel like eating 2 days later?
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
And I mean, this is all speaking from us being privileged enough to select what we want to eat now.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that, but also it become a totally different experience because I have to go in very fast, make sure I'm well protected, get whatever I need to get, and just get out, be as efficient as possible.
Correct.
It's so different now.
Yeah. And now it's like what you mentioned, it's like a mission. Like I dress up like long pants and long sleeve, making sure that my skin is not exposed, wearing gloves. Yeah.
Oh man.
But it's a necessary evil, or rather a necessary
it
step
is.
to make sure that whatever that you bring home will not, contaminate whatever that you have at home. And it's important to take the precautionary extra step to make sure that you don't bring anything home to your family too, and making sure that you're safe. And it's very much like a workout for me too. I don't know about
Yeah.
you, because when I bring back the groceries, I gotta make sure that it's sorted out properly.
That's true.
Like sanitized, disinfected, and
Shower.
yeah, shower before I like stack it up on my pantry. Yeah, but it's just like a new norm now.
Which is why it's difficult for some people to cope with, I've heard so many people that felt so overwhelmed that they just cried. But
What?
I feel like everyone is going through change. No, because like some people feel like it's very overwhelmed that they
Yeah.
can't do their normal activity,
Yeah.
Especially those people that work out a lot. I think it's a very huge change for them.
Yeah,
from
I can
outdoor
attest
to
to that.
indoor. Yeah.
But we gotta make do lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's
But-
funny? I like to add
Yeah.
about like grocery shoppings, right? Because the government has imposed a new law that only the head of the house can get out to buy the
Oh,
groceries.
yes.
So right,
Right.
I actually literally see this before my eye, like how, because like most of the men are like so called the head of the house, so they
Yeah.
are sort of like buying groceries for the family, right? And I always see
Yeah.
them, right? I've seen personally, like they will like reference through the list that they have, and they will just like stare at it blankly and then like look at it like scratching their head, and then they will there was even one instance that this guy was like video calling the wife, is this the right one that you
Yes.
want?
Oh, I've saw that.
So
I've seen
funny.
that.
Yeah, there was even an article about it because everyone else is noticing like how everyone is just lost.
I've seen that. It's so funny.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
really
my
really
God.
funny. Yeah, and you know what's funny is like even Tesco created like an like Instagram post or like a
Yes.
Facebook post about labeling each item,
I
like making sure that the husbands and the heads of the house don't get confused about what is what. And I really really enjoy that content too, honestly.
I'm pretty sure they struggle because even I myself struggle when I buy like vegetable because I'm not familiar with all the vegetable, and when I stand there it's so overwhelming because everything look pretty much the same, green, leafy.
Thank goodness for
It's
like
like,
all this
I can
infographic
imagine.
now.
Right? Thank goodness for Google, you mean. If you don't know what a sawi is, you can just Google sawi,
Yeah, but I love how like brands are actually creating content to address solutions, and it's very very funny.
It's
It's like
so
in a very
amazing.
lighthearted manner. Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps things really like positive lah. Like turning something really funny into content. I love it.
To keep it more lighthearted lah,
Correct,
I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah. Now it's like there's full of so much negative media around. It's good to have things like that to just cheer you up.
Yeah. That's why people create like so many TikTok videos and like content on their like Instagram or Facebook, right? So what do you miss the most though? Like from your normal routine, and now that you've like locked down, right, in your
At home,
confined
right?
space, yeah.
I miss our coffee session.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
catch up session. The aroma of the coffee and man, just being able to talk to a human, to hug a human, to just have a good conversation outside with nice coffee.
Yeah, I really do miss the coffee sessions. Like
Yeah.
listening to how like the barista is like grinding the coffee beans, and like the sound of the the coffee machine making and like heating up our frothing our milk, you know. Oh gosh, I really miss that. I miss interaction, like real human interaction, physical interaction with human or friends, you know, because I'm like with my family, right? And I'm just confined with just my family. And I mean, I'm very grateful that they're happy and healthy right now. But it's just like, you know, what about your friends and your colleagues and how are they doing? And it's always been just like,
Exactly, right?
You do you feel that you've been more reflective about your state of mind now?
Yeah, I think it makes it a bit difficult when I have one of those days when you feel like something didn't sit right, but you're aware totally what's causing it. Because you only have you yourself to deal with now. So anything, your state of mind, anything that's going on, you are aware. And sometimes it's a bit too much to deal with.
Correct. Because when you have so much time to yourself, your mind tends to wander, and then it probably goes into like a dark zone. You know, like how they say there's a dark side to YouTube. Our mind has that dark side too.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I mean, that's just how you manage lah eventually, right? Usually, I feel okay after a deep breath or a short meditation and workout, you know? Everyone deal with it differently.
I mean, for me, because I know that I'm in control of my own emotions, but at that point of time, right, even though you know this theory about how you're in control of your emotions, right, but you can't help it but to feel it. And I feel that at that point of time, right, we must allow ourselves to fully feel exactly what we're feeling. And
exactly.
Yeah. And I think that's how I dealt with it. Like, if I'm sad, right, I allow myself to wholeheartedly feel it and be aware of it. Like, there's no point of me hiding it, and there's no point of me like just ignoring it, you know. I've got to face it. I got to make sure that I'm feeling every single emotions that I have, and just be aware, like, is it really necessary for me to feel this way? And that's how I internalize my negative emotions and try to find, like, I wouldn't say like a solution, I would just say like how can I make myself feel better? Like, then like what you say, like doing deep breaths, short meditation sessions. And for me, what works really well is a workout session. Like, oh man, like I just put in my earphones. I find myself just like just blasting the music and just make a great sweat out of it, and like allow the endorphins to take over, and I feel so much more better. I mean, like I won't lie, I have really bad days, especially because last week I had my period. TMI, but it was hard for me because I think it's like one of like, I had really, really bad cramps, very, very bad. Maybe because of like the food that I've been ingesting, right? It's not the healthiest anymore. Remember last time how we used to like jaga diet, like making sure that we eat clean, you know. But now
we used to do that.
Then now we just eat whatever that we see, you know. And it's affected, I guess, like the way that my body respond and react. And I realized that, girl, you're no longer having a 19 years old body already. I get so tired easily, and I started having headaches. So I was feeling very low at one point, and I just allowed myself to feel it all. And I just like, I felt better even just sleeping, you know. Like, maybe all I needed was just rest, and like, yeah, just making sure that do what you need to do to feel okay again. And
oh my god,
yeah,
that's amazing. Exactly,
just as simple as that.
Yeah, as simple as that. Just I feel like a lot of people are trying to internalize a lot of things that they don't really accept that they are feeling fearful, or you know, from the uncertainty and all. And when you don't accept that, right, you kind of let yourself attach to that feeling, you know. You're not letting it go.
Yeah.
So yeah, really being present, allowing it to flow, you know, whatever emotion you have is really like the fastest way you can get over with it.
Yeah, honestly, that's very true. And then sometimes our mind will we are like the biggest critic of our own let's just say. Yeah, that's why we tend to feel that way, and that's why it's so much more easier for you to feel so low about yourself. But you know what? Everyone is on their own pace, especially at these trying times. We are all trying, you know? We're all trying to adapt. So for me, like, I would admit, my first 2 weeks is all about adapting to the new new environment. I wouldn't say environment, but rather like the new style of living.
Yeah, I mean new routine.
Yeah,
right?
correct. New routine, and it takes time. Like, but that's the best thing about humans. I realize is that we are very easily adaptable, and we can adapt. And although it can be faster for a lot of people, it can be slower. But as much as we would try to be in the same pace as everyone else, right? But just know that as long as you're aware that you're changing and you're adapting, right, that's good enough. Don't care how fast, as long as you're doing whatever that you feel that's comfortable, and that's good enough, you know? Yeah, tell yourself that.
And just, guys, focus on what you can control, right? Like, do your part, make sure you sanitize, wash your hand,
And
just focus on what you can control, and don't worry about the rest that you can't control too much.
And if you feel bored, there's so many free online content or like courses that you can do. I was just sharing with you the other day. So there's this like entire encyclopedia of like online courses that you can do that's actually certified by like one of the biggest universities in the world. And I love how a lot of like even like platforms are giving out free content for us to consume during this time.
Yeah, to encourage everyone to stay home, stay put.
You can even watch Astro for free now,
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Astro for a very long time.
Yeah, likewise, because we already unsubscribed. Oops.
Netflix,
Which is funny though, like because I've subscribed to Netflix for I think for 2 years already, but I never really had the time for it. So like because of this MCO, right, I found myself like, oh wow, I've got time for it leh. So I finally started watching like Korean dramas and like what was the
Crash Landing on You.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's another hype. You jumped onto that bandwagon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so basic lately, but I love it because I get to know like what's the hype and the hoo-ha. It's like I can like blend into conversations like, oh yeah, I get what you mean, Prior to this, like when people tell me they watch like Netflix series and they ask me for recommendations, right? I can't even tell them anything to watch because I don't.
Yeah, now you can. Like, oh, Crash Landing.
Yeah.
I know that.
I know that. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, that's all great. I love that you are doing so many things that you're not doing when you're busy, because you were so busy with work as well before this whole thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I love how on my weekends, like I try to do something different for me. Like for me, my weekends, I always try to make something new, like in terms of like cooking recipes, and even for myself, like I want to make more music, so I play more guitar, play the ukulele a bit more, I sing a bit more now. And I actually connect with like friends that I've never connected for a very long.
Yeah, actually the connection is crazy. Like I just wanna ask, like, how's your friend circle like now compared to when you can see face to face, and now don't you get to reach out to even more people that you didn't really consider before?
Yeah, I wouldn't say consider people because I keep my circle of friends very small.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah. So like in terms of just keeping in touch wise and like making sure that we keep each other sane during this period of time, is just have weekly calls, or like we make a point to schedule like game nights and like Thursday ladies nights. And yeah, we eat, because instead of like going out to a bar to like have a drink now, it's like we can have our drink at the comfort of our own home. And the best thing about that is that if you get drunk, right, no problem, and just walk to your bed, girl.
Yep.
That's what I love about it.
Drive safe.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the
land safe.
The biggest perks of like drinking from home. And one thing for sure is that it's cheaper too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm a bit different in the sense that through this, I do realize that I don't really keep in contact with a lot of people in my life. And, I haven't really realized that they're just a phone call away, if that makes sense. Because you're so busy with what's going on in your life every day, right? And now suddenly you have all this free time. Then suddenly you realize, wow, it's that easy to connect, Why haven't we been doing that and things like that, So all these come in the whole self-reflection thing as well. But yeah, it's been amazing. Like, back to the past, the 90s, where we both in Wazok.
Yeah. Can go on hours,
Speaking on
right?
the phone for hours, like till morning. Then sometimes your phone is just there on.
Yeah, it really reminded like the old times. And like I love how we make a point to have conversations with each other. Like sometimes, like I think like prior to this, we always try to meet with each other before we have this conversation. But like what you say, like we never realize that to just catch up with each other, we're just always a phone call away. And like the notion of just checking on each other can be just as simple as like, hey, I hope you're doing fine, and
Yeah.
I hope you're doing all right. It can be just as nice as receiving a phone call and you feel like that warm fuzzy feeling too, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's so odd that we take things like that for granted.
Correct,
Yeah, without
yeah.
realizing, and we are preaching about gratitude. But yeah, it's sometimes it's just like that, right? Some small little things you just oversee until.
But it's nice though. Like I really like how we are still trying our best to keep each other in check, you know?
Yeah. It's important, guys. So if your friends around who are staying alone, please do check out on them.
Especially if they're extroverted.
Yeah, especially if they're extroverted. I can't imagine not being able to reach out to the outside world.
Yeah.
Because, I think staying connected is what keeping people sane now.
Yeah, I think as minimal communication also, I feel that
course.
it keeps each other
Yeah.
like sane. Like that's why people consume so much like social media now. And I feel that
Yeah,
if that's your way
so.
of feeling connected with one another, so be it. But I do also understand that too much of social media can be very hard on yourself, because you tend to be peer pressured, or you tend to feel that this negativity is too much, it's like affecting your vibe and everything, right? And yeah, do allocate time for social media and allocate time to just be with yourself and just reflect and do what you really want to do, like do your workouts and just do something that makes you feel better, lor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But always set boundaries, I feel. Is that the right word to say? For like your consumption towards social media, especially when you're confined to just one space, right? And you tend to get lost with time, and that's why boundaries, in the sense that if work requires boundaries to be set in place so that you can be a bit more productive and disciplined, then do it. Like for example, instead of working in your pajamas, instead of like not brushing your teeth in the morning, like do things that more routine,
Yeah.
like change up your wardrobe, put on makeup if that makes you feel more motivated to work. And yeah, so stuff like that actually helps a lot with your routine and makes you feel much more set in mind to get things done, for me.
Yeah, it's basically just to ground yourself.
Yeah.
Ground yourself right back.
Like get yourself back in check, Yeah.
Yeah, that's the norm then. You feel a bit more balanced
Yeah.
when you do that.
Like amidst
At
all this
least it works.
craziness, right?
Yeah, and through all these uncertainties right now, it's like if you're privileged enough to just stay home, just do something to get grounded and stay put. And trust that all this will be okay soon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all we can do, right? In our role. We don't even have to go to the front line, so we are very lucky like that.
Okay, Belle, I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Like, what if the MCO, right, is extended for another 2 weeks? Like, do you think that you'll be able to survive?
I mean, I still can survive, obviously. I still have my food. Everything is just a grab away.
Oh, well, yeah, you're very lucky because your area has so many nice food around.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Your area is like so far away.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm very lucky because my mom does a lot of home cooked food now, so
So
she's
you can
also
survive for 2 more weeks.
I definitely can, as long as I just provide her the groceries.
Oh man. But I do feel like we are starting to get the hang of it,
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
do.
right?
Like the routine
Yeah.
wise of like, work, getting up, like then starting my work and then find time to like work out, and I feel more productive there, honestly. Because I feel that
Yeah,
I've got
it's
my own
amazing.
zone, and the fact that I know that everyone is going through the same thing is actually keeping me going also.
Yeah, of course. Like, we're all in this together. Man, I want to sing
Yes.
that.
We're all in this together.
Oh man.
Yeah, when this is all over, let's create a TikTok video about this, okay?
Yeah.
We
Oh
do
my
the
god, we
dance
should.
together.
Oh my god. Okay. We should end this conversation probably right about now. Okay,
Correct.
guys, so sorry. If we were to continue our conversation, it will be a very long phone conversation.
Yeah, like really potin WhatsApp already. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope
Thanks so much for
this is just
listening.
it's gonna be, I don't know, I wouldn't say this in any way beneficial to anyone lah. Or I feel it's just more of like checking in with you guys and like letting you guys know that hey, we're still alive. We're struggling too sometimes, but always remind ourselves to be okay.
Because the hard truth is about empowering you guys. So in this time especially, we feel like we should check up on you guys with a short phone conversation.
Yeah. Like amidst all this uncertainty, like just want to make sure that you guys stay positive, stay together, and make sure you guys stay home.
Be kind to each other.
So that's it guys. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.